Dumbass cop, a stupid bitch. And that is okay. Yeah, I'm definitely reporting that to staff. Because now this is just tool abuse. I didn't even do anything wrong at that point. You just tool abusing at that point. I'm glad I was fucking reporting that. Going right into the fucking Discord. No, I'm gonna keep responding because at this point you're tool abusing. I don't have to go play this. No, because you're tool abusing, so goodbye. I'm actually gonna screenshot this one more time looking in front of me. And I got that video clip too.
Lorena.
Your bitch.
Lorena. I'm about to get back on Link and I ain't gonna lie, I'll holler at you later, shit.
Just what you're doing just call. Every time someone dies, they reset. And I just confirmed this in the report. There's something called any life rule. When they reset, you cannot hold grudges or file charges on them based off something they did before they died.
But that nigga a nerd, gang. Don't feed us to what that nigga talking about, gang. That nigga a nerd.
Nope, that is not. That is a First Amendment violation. I have the right to say whatever I see in the public space. So unless you know your laws as a police officer, shut the fuck up. I am speaking. Unless you know what your laws are, I have the right. Which you can look it up. You know how many officers have been fired because they disliked something a civilian said to them, so they detained them and arrested them and charged them with assault or aggravated assault or verbal assault. That is not a crime. Look it up. That is not a crime. Anybody can say what they want. See, you are a public servant. You're supposed to be able to take that type of level. If you cannot, you're in the wrong field of work. I'm not going to tell you this because I do this for a living. You know how many times people say, "Oh fuck the police," "Oh fuck you." You think I go arrest them and tase them because my feelings got hurt? No. You need to grow some fucking balls and learn how to do your job. It's not a violation at all. First Amendment constitutional right. An officer cannot violate one's constitution based on his or her political, religious, or government. No, that is not. And then once you chase me out of my vehicle, you have to get a lawful order or a command for the person to exit the vehicle before you use any type of use or non-lethal force. Which you failed to do. You also failed to exercise due regard for the safety of the public because once my vehicle was in motion, it could have struck another pedestrian, which you would have been held liable for. So once again, you violated numerous rights today. Like I did this for a living. You know, believe me, you can look up Georgia Police Officer ID 142920205. My little face will pop up. I work for the state of Georgia as an enforcement officer. Look it up. You would fuck you, which you should take classes to know how to do your fucking job. I do this for a living. I get paid to do this. And that is also assault. You just tase the motorist for no reason. You have to give lawful command for them to exit the vehicle before you use lethal or non-lethal force. Because that's assault. And considering what you're doing, that's aggravated battery at this point. Or it could be considered by a judge as assault with a deadly weapon because if the taser is used improperly, it can cause loss of life. Which once again you would know if you ever were or had been a police officer. Talking about someone can hop in a lobby and say what I said. I mean, she really can say exactly what I said. So many fucking times I'm on the side of the road in a traffic stop. Somebody walked past and said, fuck the police. Then I stop my traffic stop and go arrest them because of what they said. No, that's fucking stupid. That's a violation of the First Amendment right, protection of freedom of speech. At least my job. And you're just tasing another guy. That's another human rights violation. Okay, one, you are not a police, municipal police officers and not state employees. They are county government employees, not employees of the state. It's not how that works. Deputy sheriffs are also county governments. The only officers that are ever state as or use the title state officers are highway patrol, state police, or any type of state enforcement. Hey, tell your officer to take EBOC and learn how to drive. Because reckless driving, running red lights with someone in the back who is now in your custody is considered reckless endangerment, punishable by up to, well, honestly, depends on where you are, but regardless, you're going to lose your job. This guy can't drive worth a shit. Why are you braking so hard? Welcome to Homeland. The fuck is that even supposed to mean? Homeland is typically referred to as Homeland Security. You don't mess around. Oh, you mean you violate one's human rights and feelings? Yeah, that's noticeable by now. And I realize it's only you because I've said fuck you to so many cops and they don't do anything. You just too much of a bitch. So I am going to keep coming back and I'm going to keep exercising my rights. But because you're a bitch, I'm just go ahead, put me in there so I can just get right out in like less than 5 seconds.
Who's it? Why are you putting no tags in here, bro? Oh, that's okay.